Wow, look at that blue sky. Blue sky. There's got to be a song about that I'm not thinking of. But here we are, you guys, live on a very super sunny afternoon here in Costa Rica. Coming to you live from my home this afternoon. So if you're hopping on, I'm clearly not at Rythmia. I decided to take a bit of a Sunday, self-care Sunday this afternoon or this morning and spend the day at home with my family. I had a long day at Rythmia yesterday, so I'm doing my Facebook Live from my kitchen. And I think I've mentioned in the past that I had recently moved. So this Sunday, we're coming to you live from here. I'll give you a little bit of a tour. Hey, Mayor's watching from Vermont. Hello, Phil. Jennifer's watching. Jennifer, I believe that you may be very nearby in Tamarindo, where I'm coming to you live from currently. I'm gonna give you guys a little bit of a quick little tour. So this is my home. This is my beautiful outdoor space that I love spending lots of time in. And we're gonna head straight into the kitchen here. Hey Phil, Phil's saying hey, how you doing buddy? We got Sunny enjoying, super chill, sunny Sunday. Tim Preston is saying, I need to come down. Yes, you do, Tim. It is the Pura Vida life around here. And I'm just going to show you one more thing real quick. What's happening? Tammy's watching from Tennessee. We magically, and by we, I mean Levi, magically got this little sweetheart. Elaine's watching from Spain. Rhonda's saying, gorgeous love. This little nugget just got down for a nap about 20 minutes ago. So we are hoping then maybe she'll stay that way. There's my Christmas tree. We just finished decorating that a couple of days ago in the Christmas spirit. Jennifer says, oh my God, gorgeous place. Jennifer, oh, you just got to Rythmia today. Awesome. So I'm really excited to have you guys here in my home. Levi, whoop, come on in. Levi is gonna help me out and do camera. John is watching from Quebec, Canada. Levi's gonna help me. Fiona's watching from Dublin. Wow, we got people from all over the place today. Say, what up, Levi? So this magic man got the little girl down for a nap. So we'll see if she stays down there for the whole time of this Facebook Live. So we have him to help out with the camera. Otherwise, we will come up with another plan. So let's enter into the kitchen, shall we? I'll hand this off. That's a footstool on the counter, by the way. As the backup plan, I will put the camera on the footstool if Levi has to leave. But for now, I'll put that down. Don't stub your toe on that. Okay, so welcome to my kitchen. I had the pleasure of coming, I'm just calling you guys up on my laptop over here. I had the pleasure of joining you guys in the Facebook realms yesterday live, where I got to fill in for the lovely Lindsay Attaway on the About Your Miracle. That was fun, so it was cool to be able to be here with you guys twice this weekend. Another reason why I'm doing this from home today, because it's all about the balance. Here we go. I see you, I see us, I'm on mute, beautiful. Who else is watching here? Amy says, hey, I'm watching from the UK. Rhonda's watching from Missouri. This is amazing. Alexandra is saying, what's cooking today, Meg? Is that a hint? Is that you saying, get on with the food? As you can see by the title, we're giving thanks today. So I want to give thanks to the world and the universe for allowing us to be here today to live this very beautiful and abundant life. Thank you to the medicine. I had a beautiful ceremony with Mother Ayahuasca this past week myself at Rythmia, so I'm super grateful for all the medicine taught me. Super grateful to have this lovely home and my family, my baby happily sleeping in the room next door, Levi, my partner behind the camera. I'm also super thankful for all of the food that is available to us on this planet. So today we are going to be giving thanks because for all of our American friends, this coming Thursday is Thanksgiving. We just had a Thanksgiving, Friendsgiving get together yesterday evening, didn't we, Levi? Mm-hmm. We ate so well. We had Friendsgiving lasagnas and soups and spring rolls and gosh, what else did we have? There was
cheese platters.
Cheese platter, apple pie,
brownies,
chocolate mousse, pumpkin balls that I brought. So we had an amazing, it was probably about 20 people, I would say. A bunch of kids running around. It was really great. It was actually at friends of ours right here in the same building that we live in, so that was fun. This Thursday will be the American Thanksgiving official holiday, and we have another Thanksgiving dinner that we'll be attending that day, which will be exciting with a bunch of our American friends. As Canadians, though, we didn't actually celebrate Thanksgiving, did we? We got vegan takeout, I think. Or pizza. Did we get pizza? I'm asking you, Levi.
Oh. Yeah.
On a Canadian Thanksgiving, we didn't do any sort of celebration. So this tonight is going to be our Thanksgiving. Fort Smith, Arkansas, Paula is watching. Super cool. Fiona says, I love your home. Thank you, Fiona. We love it too. Tammy says, I have a call with Rythmia tomorrow to plan my trip down. Oh, awesome, Tammy. That's so great. I can't wait to see you here. Elaine says, not great if you can never get a hold of anyone on the phone. Seen that post strings before. I don't know. I've just had salad on the beach. Oh, amazing. Elaine from the Flamenco Saving and Clapping Blush Evening. I'm not sure what that means. Maybe you can clarify. Jason's watching. So good to see all you guys. So I'm rubbing my belly like I'm pregnant. I'm not.
Don't start that rumor.
I'm not pregnant. I have a less than 4-month-old baby. But that's funny. I'm like, maybe all this food talk. I'm like, food. So why don't we get to it, shall we? I have to do one quick thing. Come on over here with me, Levi. Because I got something cooking in the oven that I can smell. So let's have a look. Oh yeah, they are ready. Da-da-dum. Look at these. Wow, beautifully caramelized cols de Bruxelles, I believe is what we call them here. I'm actually Brussels sprouts that I just roasted off with olive oil, salt, and pepper. One of my favorite vegetables. My mom made a big joke when I was a kid, or she was trying to make a joke when I was a baby. You know, when you have a baby, you start introducing foods, and as they get more capable, you can give them like whole pieces of vegetables and things like that. My mom thought she would be really funny because she loves Brussels sprouts. One night she put some cooled Brussels sprouts on my high chair, thinking I would take a bite and be like, ooh, disgusting. But I took a bite and I was like, yeah, and I ate a ball and I was like, give me more. My mom's like, what? The infant likes Brussels sprouts. This one, that was like a premonition of my love of vegetables, I think. And I still love them to this day. They're hard to get in these parts of Costa Rica, but we managed to get some. Da, da, da. Okay, so Brussels sprouts, clearly one of our ingredients for the recipe. Ingredients for the Thanksgiving meal that we're having tonight. Another ingredient is gravy. So come on over here, let's get talking about our gravy. So I have on the stove here several different things going. I'll show you here. I've got some potatoes that have been just boiling, some white potatoes. We're going to deal with them in a minute. I've got some mushrooms that I've given a nice little bit of searing to. So we'll be dealing with those in a minute. Yum, yum, yum. But what we're going to get working on right now is our gravy. And this is going to be a plant-based gravy. So you can use your favorite vegan margarine, or you can use an oil. You can use regular butter if you're, not worrying about the whole vegan thing, but just wanted to give you guys lots of options here. So today I've got, how is my audio? Not too bad. Perfect. So I've got here some butter, vegan butter, that's just gonna heat up a little bit, and I'm gonna turn that onto high for now because I wanna get this heating up so that I can saute some onions in there. In the meantime, we're gonna take these potatoes that should be good and ready. I'm just gonna bring them over here. Yeah, they're fine. I don't need to test those with Pearson. And I'm just going to drain the water out so you can get working on these. Woo! Beautiful. Potatoes. So, what am I going to do with these, you ask? Something really simple. I'm actually going to do this. I'm throwing stuff around here. These are just straight up white potatoes that I cooked. I always leave the skin on, especially if you're organic. I just wash them real well because I like the rustic look and the texture and the taste of the skin. So I've left the skin on here. What I'm gonna add is just some dried garlic. I would saute this on the stove first in the pan and take the potatoes out, add a bit of oil, saute the garlic, but I'm not dealing with that today because we don't have time. Trying to keep this short because my baby's sleeping, and I know you guys don't want to be sitting here for an hour. So I just added a bit of dried garlic. Dried garlic is a little bit less, it's not like fresh garlic. If I were to grate fresh garlic in there, it would be super potent, and you would definitely want to cook it. This stuff isn't so potent, so I'm okay with it. What do we want to put in these potatoes to keep them plant-based? Well, we're going to start with plant-based milk, for one thing. You need something creamy or some sort of liquid to help smooth out your potatoes. This is a almond milk, but be sure to buy unsweetened and unflavored. I've made a mistake in the past of picking up my traditional vanilla almond milk without even thinking. That would be pretty disgusting. So this is just an unsweetened plain almond milk. You can make your own, obviously. This is about, it was like 3 decent sized potatoes, and I put in about a 1/4 cup of milk. Cream cheese. Now you can get your favorite vegan cream cheese. There's a million different kinds out there. This is just a plain one, just a plain cream cheese. You can buy herb and garlic flavor. I know that was my favorite. I used to love everything bagels with herb and garlic cream cheese. That would be really, really good to save you have to add many extra flavors to your potatoes. But what we're going to do here today is we're going to add our salt. And the cream cheese just gives it a really creamy texture. If you're doing it vegan, vegan cream cheese is pretty comparable these days to regular cream cheese. And it just gives it that richness that you want from a mashed potato, especially on the holidays. You could add in a splash of vegetable stock, give it a bit more of a depth of flavor. Whoops. This is not at all for mashing potatoes, but we moved into this condo unfurnished, so I've had to rebuy everything. Most places that you rent here in Costa Rica, if you're curious, are even the long-term rentals come fully furnished. So they have not only the furniture, but they have all of the kitchen appliances and utensils and things like that. So I haven't had to buy a potato masher. Now it's on my list of things that I have to buy. So I'm using this is for muddling herbs for cocktails, but I'm using it and it does the trick. I make guacamole with it, and look at it, it's mashing my potatoes quite nicely. So hold that pot for a second. Now that my butter's warming up over here, I'm just going to toss, I have about a 1/4 of a red onion in there. Just going to toss that in here, get that cooking up. Well, we just do one more delicious thing with these potatoes. Fresh dill. Not a traditional Thanksgiving flavor. We're going to be using some thyme and rosemary in a minute, but who doesn't love sour cream and chives or dill with your potatoes? Look at that. It smells so good. The minute that fresh dill hit the heat of those potatoes, yum. Yum, right? Mm-hmm. Yum. So there's our potatoes. But what is a potato at Thanksgiving without gravy, you ask? It's nothing. It's nothing. They're garbage. So, let's get back to the gravy. Zin is watching. I sing, I love your kitchen. Zin, when you're back in town, you can come over. We'll cook dinner together in our kitchen. I love my new kitchen, too. If you guys watched my Facebook Lives when I was in my early postpartum period, you saw my little tiny kitchen. I had a little galley kitchen that was great for what it was. Let's be honest, when I was pregnant, I wasn't cooking a whole lot. And early postpartum, I wasn't cooking a whole lot, but I'm back in the game, my friends. I needed a proper kitchen, and this kitchen is proper. So salt and pepper, onions, and butter. Come on over here, Levi. This is going to be the start of our vegan gravy. Yummo. Turn this down a bit. Now, I do not have any all-purpose flour, so I'm substituting, and you guys are going to see it here first, whether it's going to work or not. Chickpea flour. I don't know, it might not work. Garbanzo flour is quite thick, so normally I would start with, like, let's say if I had a 1/4 cup of oil or butter to start, I would do equal part of all-purpose flour. Garbanzo flour is super thick, it absorbs really, really, like, abundantly, so I'm only going to I'm using less than that. But I'm going to put that in. Oops, and I want this flour, which is going to be our thickening agent. I just want it to, you know, get all zhuzhy up, making a bit of a vegan roux, a vegan high protein roux. Oh, look at that. So you can see it starting to thicken up a little bit. I'm going to toss in my herbs so they can cook a bit. So that's dried thyme and dried rosemary. Traditional. Couldn't find any sage because sage isn't a thing here in Costa Rica. I'm sure they'll have some in some of the bigger supermarkets, but I didn't venture out to any of those in preparation for today. So look at that. And I just want, can you smell that? It smells like turkey dinner without the turkey. So I'm just letting those cook down a little bit, and then I'm going to add in my liquid. And what I've got here in this jar is just an organic vegan vegetable bouillon cube that I added boiling water to earlier to make it into the actual broth. And I'm only going to add in about 1.5 cups worth. That's probably close to 2 cups. And then I'm just going to give that a good whisk and let that cook away while we finish the rest of this Facebook Live. Still don't hear a baby crying from the monitor, so that's a good thing. So just let that cook. And I find when I'm doing small batches, especially using a pan like this for a gravy, It just helps things evaporate and thicken up as opposed to like a straight side pot. It can evaporate a little bit quicker, thereby thickening a little bit quicker. Boom, boom. That wasn't a joke. I don't know why I just made the boom, boom machine thing. Dahlia says, looking great. Eden saying hello from Baston. Oh, super cool. I love anyone else that's joining. Your earrings are awesome. I love them. Tammy, thank you for calling that out. These earrings are awesome. If you could tell, I'm kind of obsessed with peacocks. Come here. Come here. Kind of obsessed with peacocks. Ooh, my Christmas tree is covered in peacocks and Minnie Mouses because my baby's obsessed with Minnie Mouse. I love peacocks, and these earrings were a gift from Levi, my lovely partner in life and father of my baby, because our nanny, a woman who helps us with our baby, also creates jewelry, and she had posted these online, and I was like, oh my god, I love them. So then Levi secretly went behind my back and ordered them and gave them to me for my 39th birthday 3 weeks ago.
29th?
29th birthday. Thank you, darling. But I can't wear these when the baby's around, obviously, because she would yank them out of my ears because she's in that grabby spell. She grabs everything. Like, she'll just grab a blanket and bunch it up so she can squeeze it. She'll, like, grab on Levi's beard. So that's why I'm wearing it today, because she's still sleeping. So, back to it. Let me see. What else are we saying here? Leslie says, hello from London. Lindsay says, hey, Meg, I can smell it from here. Oh, Lindsay, it smells so good. We'll have to have a proper holiday meal at our house sometime. I turned that down too low, so it's not simmering very well, so I'm going to turn that back up. So what have we done? We've done the potatoes. We've got our Brussels sprouts in the oven. We've got our mushrooms. Let's get that rocking and rolling. So all these it was about a standard, how many, 200, refrigerator's making funny noises. It's a 227 gram package of mushrooms that I sliced, and I threw them into a hot pan that had some olive oil in it, and I just let them sit. I did not stir them or anything because I wanted them to just sear. See, look at that nice color on that side. So I'm going to turn the heat back up. I had it way down because I wanted them just to sear up really, really nice. So I'm going to grab a couple of other ingredients if you want to show them how that's thickening up. I've got some stuff in my refrigerator that is looking really good. That gravy is thickening up. So good. Da, 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 da. That's my musical interlude for all y'all. Okay, so should I go back over here? Is that all right? So turning that up. Oops, I turned the button on the wrong one. That's not going to help. So the mushrooms are heating up. I've got a couple of things here. I have apple cider vinegar. It's going to be the finisher on this dish. Normally I would use a wine if we were doing this for someone that's not dry, but I don't drink alcohol. And I guess I realized that if I used wine in cooking, it would cook out the alcohol, but I don't need it, so I'm not going to use it. So we're using this, and this is a vinagre de manzana orgánico. It's an organic apple cider vinegar con la madre, it says, with the mother, which is an important thing to note when you are buying your apple cider vinegar. You want it to have, see that sediment, that's the mother, and that's the goodness. That's the good probiotic real. That means that it hasn't been, the probiotic benefits haven't been like pasteurized out and killed. That's what you want to look for when you're buying yourself an apple cider vinegar. This is the good shit. Like if people talk about taking apple cider vinegar shots and stuff in the morning, this is the kind of stuff you want to get. And this stuff is awesome because it's organic, and we can buy it right here in Costa Rica. So I'm really excited about that. Ooh, look at the gravy, you guys. It's thickening up. Look at that. You can see by these bubbles that flour is really doing its job, and look at how much it's already cooked down. You can see on the sides. So that's gonna just thicken up. And that's all. Oh my God, stick your nose in there.
Oh yeah.
It smells like Thanksgiving dinner. Oh, so good. I mean, it's only a couple of times a year that we use these seasonings, right? And we don't dedicate many dishes to rosemary and thyme. We should a lot more. Just damn. Okay, did I yabber on long enough to get these mushrooms heating up? Not quite yet. Let's see. Tammy said, I see your doggy gazing out the door. Mine would be right under my feet when I'm cooking, hoping for a crumb to drop. Yes, she gets a lot of grief from me about not being in the kitchen, so she doesn't. She's just like,
Hey, it's raining.
oh, it just started raining. Oh, that's interesting. This is the dry season, and it's raining. How delicious is that? It's so quite humid right now, so having that bit of rain is really, really good. Aiden St. James says, I'll see you at the end of February. Awesome. George Bell is saying hello from Stony Creek. Hi, George. So good to see you joining in. Kenneth is saying hello. Kenneth, sorry you lost your job this weekend. Levi is filling in. My cousin Jeff is saying, see you at Family Christmas. Are all three of you coming home? We are, Jeff, but I'm not sure when the Donkers Christmas will be, if it'll be within our time frame that we're in Canada. We'll see. Arturo is watching. Arturo, who works at Rythmia as the doctor. I'm sorry, I'm telling everyone that you're watching Arturo, because Arturo is a cook. He cooks. I watch your Instagram, Dr. Arturo, and I see the crazy, delicious things that you're always concocting. So I'm just wondering, where's my invitation been for dinner? Just kidding. Okay, I'm going to take this gravy off the heat and let it just thicken up a little bit more. And you can hear now that the mushrooms are starting to sizzle again. You can see a little bit of sizzle action happening. So we're going to add in a couple of things to flavor that. I've got my garlic and some thyme. I'm going to just toss that in. I'm going to add a tiny bit more olive oil. Just a tiny bit. Yum, yum, yum. Get in there. And see, we've got all these nice yummy brown bits on the bottom of the pan. So we want something to soak that up, and what we're going to use is our acid, because these are really earthy flavors, the garlic, the mushrooms themselves, the thyme. This apple cider vinegar is going to do the same thing a wine would and give us a nice punchy acidic note, and it's going to help slurp up all those brown bits. I'm going to also toss in a bit of this vegetable broth. So good. Smell that, acidic, delicious brightness. A squeeze of lemon juice would be good. Some lemon zest would be really good in there. You know what, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Because I have this organic lemon in the refrigerator, I'm gonna do it. Just a little bit of the zest. I'm using my microplane that I love for all things. Just a tiny bit. Just for that brightness, and a little bit more of a, yeah, that's going to be so good. And then, while that just finishes cooking, I'm going to grab a plate. I'm going to show you guys how we're going to finish this bad boy up. Take these mushrooms. Whoops. Oh, hi, Tiffany, by the way. I saw that you had said hi on there, Tiffany Hodgson, and I didn't say hello, so hi, my darling. Thank you for joining us. Vanessa says, yummy. Look at that beautiful view out your door. Yeah, it's pretty ridiculous. Costa Rica is ridiculous. Now, this recipe is no longer vegan. Why? Because I'm adding in some grana padano. Come on. There's no words. Cheese and mushrooms, come on, just let it rain. Just let it rain. Boom. There'll be more upon serving. So there's one of our dishes done. There's two of our dishes done. Dun, 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 ba, da. Levi just stole a mushroom. Mushroom thief. Here's another one of our dishes that we didn't do together, but will be lovely. Come on, tell me this doesn't look like an amazing Thanksgiving dinner. Got our gravy. Boom. Bada bing. What's missing? Something red, something brighter in color. But let's be honest, Thanksgiving dinner, this is the scheme. This is the color scheme. This is what it's all about. I give thanks. Levi and I are going to eat this for dinner this evening. I will let you know how it goes. Cranberry sauce, that's what we're missing. Maybe I'll make some strawberry sauce, because I've got some strawberries that I'll cook down with some thyme and rosemary later. That's it, that's all. Thank you for joining us today. It's been a pleasure. That's the song. I've been writing a lot of songs for my daughter lately. Do you want to hear one? This is how it goes. Imagine this on repeat. Sleepy time, sleepy time. Now it's time for sleepy time. It's a Juno Award winner. On repeat as we rock in the rocking chair, and that puts that baby to sleep like nothing else.
Everyone's like, what the hell is a Juno?
Juno, you know, like the Canadian Grammys that no one cares about, just like today's the Grey Cup in Canada. Like the, what's the American?
Super Bowl.
Super Bowl in Canada that no one cares about, not even the Canadians. No offense to any Canadians that are watching the Grey Cup, but you better not be watching the Grey Cup instead of me. Okay, that's all I have to say. I will see you guys next Sunday live from Rythmia. Until then, happy Thanksgiving. Any of my American people out there watching or anyone else that's celebrating this week, even if you're not, try these recipes. Because they're not really recipes, they're really easy. I can put them in the comments. I will, even though this is my recipe. I just kind of wrote it out with an idea. And it worked. I mean, it looks like it worked. We'll let you know after we eat. I'm really signing off now. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. John Scott says, I thought everyone about Junes. I thought everyone knew about the Junos. Wink. I think that's what he's saying. Tammy says, thanks for sharing your dinner. Yum. Hot cross buns. Yes, that would be delicious. 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 Okay, everyone. Ciao. Love you. See you next week.